What is up, Spurs family? Welcome back to Down South Sports, your home for all things San Antonio Spurs. Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, Spurs fans, after setting a franchise record 5-0 start, we all had to come back down to earth this week. Two really bad losses to the Suns and the Lakers had everybody saying that they'd figured the Spurs out, that they'd figured Vic out. But let's pump the brakes on that narrative, because while we did run into some bumps, there's context to it. And most importantly, help is on the way tonight. Look, there's no denying it. Those two games were rough. Against Phoenix and the Lakers, Victor Wembanyama just didn't look himself. For his standards, those were below average performances. But give credit to those teams. They went back to the strategy that worked for smaller defenders last season. Put smaller, stronger players on Vic to try and push him out of the paint. Stay low, attack his body early. Then, the moment he turns for his move, boom, the double team comes fast. Add foul trouble into the mix, and suddenly the rhythm's gone. Not just for Wemby, but for the entire offense, because everything runs through him. So when he's out of sync, it trickles down. But that doesn't mean teams figured him out. It just means they're throwing everything they can at him before he figures them out. And he will. Now, despite the frustrations, there were positives. Jeremy Sochan made his return against the Lakers, and man, he looked good. 16 points on 6 of 7 shooting and playing great defense on Luka. You couldn't ask for much more in his first game back. Against the Rockets, we finally got back to that win column. It wasn't pretty, but it showed something important. This team can grind out a win even when Wemby isn't dominating. And that's huge. And Keldon freaking Johnson deserves his flowers. Keldon was a beast on the offensive glass. 5 offensive boards that led to huge second chance points. His energy was electric. You can literally see how the team feeds off his effort, and that's what makes him a valuable piece. He's finding ways to contribute beyond scoring, and he's doing all the little things that help win games. Devin continues to be consistent. Another solid 15-point night with 4 threes. He's become a reliable shooter when needed. And how about Julian, Champagnie, and Harrison Barnes? Those two lit it up. 6 threes each, combining for 46 points. As much as Julian drives me crazy sometimes, I gotta give him credit. He hit big shots and came up with key steals down the stretch that helped seal the win over Houston. Now let's talk about Stephon Castle. Yes, the turnovers are an issue, no question. But the kid is 20 years old playing against elite NBA guards and still managing to impact games with his on-ball defense. Again, his turnovers are not selfish turnovers. He's trying to playmate for his teammates. And while his shot has been inconsistent, his rim attacking is elite. The tools are all there. You can see it. And now, the Spurs are finally getting some reinforcements to take pressure off these young guys. That's right. De'Aaron Fox is officially back tonight. No minute restrictions. The Spurs played it smart. They held him out until he was fully ready. And honestly, it's perfect timing. We've needed a true floor general. With Fox back, everything changes. He takes over primary ball handling duties, which frees Steph up to play to his strengths. Slashing, attacking, cutting. It reduces turnovers, improves spacing, and adds pace. This man's speed is going to unlock a different gear to our offense. He's the missing piece to balance out this young squad. And imagine the rotation when we're fully healthy. Fox, Castle, Vassell, Barnes, Vic. Then off the bench, Harper, Keldon, Julian, Jeremy, Luke Cornett. That's depth, that's athleticism, and that's linked across every position. The Spurs are about to go crazy. So while the last couple of games were rough, and yes, the hype cooled down a lot, the big picture is still bright. We're 6-2. The defense is improving, and the chemistry is growing. These young stars are learning how to adapt, and reinforcements are back tonight. So Spurs Nation, take a deep breath. It's all part of the process. These tough games are necessary for growth. But when this team fully clicks, they'll be one of the deepest, most exciting young squads in the NBA. Believe that. All right, Spurs fans, I need your thoughts. Do you think teams have really figured out Wemby, or is it just a temporary adjustment period? Drop your comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, because we're going live for Spurs versus Pelicans tonight right here on Down South Sports. Don't forget to follow me on all platforms, X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all with the same handle, Down South Sports. As always, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace, love, and go Spurs go.